Welcome back to probably the last part of this mini-series thing. For today, we're going to be going and taking a look at, again, Fallout 3 in New Vegas. Today, a little bit more of a different one, I suppose. Why people enjoy free over New Vegas. Again, this is about the base game. I will count DLCs as base gameplay, but for now, let's just not talk about that. I'll try and avoid that as much as possible. Anyways, Fallout New Vegas is quite clearly the superior version, and if anybody's played it, they would know. I mean, it's just got so many good things when compared to free, and you just can't say no to it. It's just so good. But people still say that free is better than New Vegas. Now, that's fine. You can have your opinion. I don't really care. But the question. There may be a fairly simple answer, actually. The idea of nostalgia. See, people like Fallout because, well, it's a good game. And people like Fallout 3 because it was a good game, and it still is. But again, compared to New Vegas, it fails in many regards, except for the ones that we talked about. But people still debate that free is better than New Vegas. So, what is the better game? Well, that's not actually what I meant to say. Actually, I'm an idiot. Why do people say this when clearly there's a better one? Maybe because... See, a lot of people probably bought Fallout 3 without playing the first two games, and that's fair and dandy. I don't have a problem with that. But because of this, they take a look at it as if that is their Fallout 1, their Fallout 2, one of their favorite games, their favorite game. There's nothing wrong with that, but because of this, it kind of bloats the truth a little bit. They look at it and favor it because they like it, because it was their first game. It came out before, they got it before, they like it more. It's right there, and it's so simply obvious. It's very clear. I mean, I've seen a lot of people discuss how New Vegas' new mechanics are a lot worse than Fallout 3's, which, to regard, I can see why you would say that, but again, otherwise, it's just very much not a very good statement to make. I mean, come on now. Anyways, because these people looked at free and were saying something along the lines of, wow, I really like this game, it's my favorite game, this bloated the truth. They looked at it as if it was sent down by, I don't know, Jesus or something. Which, again, fine. But because of this, people don't realize it. Because they like the game so much, they didn't care about the their nostalgia loved what was really there. It's like taking a look at an old childhood game. As an example, I had this one childhood game that I'm not going to talk about, say the name of, and I loved it at the time. I thought it was a great game. But then, when I came back a lot later, I looked at it and thought, how could I have ever thought that this was really that good? So I put my nostalgia and childhood had bloated it. And it's a similar case for except it's probably not childhood. It's more of, I guess, nostalgia. You look at it and you go, that's cool, I like it. I really like it. But you refuse to accept what is really there. Now, note that this is somewhat speculation, and I mean, obviously it is. There's very clearly a lot of speculation here, but there have been people who have obviously gotten out of this. This idea that Free is better than New Vegas because of their nostalgia. Saga. But it's very interesting to think about because it's very interesting. Just in every way. I mean, really. And because people look at it as their quote-unquote childhood game and say, I really like this, I really want it, it's my favorite, I want it. They think of it as a game that's better than a version that's already better. It's interesting. And because of this quote-unquote childhood nostalgia, I guess we can call it adulthood nostalgia, you think that it's much better. Even though New Vegas is the better one. And there's nothing wrong with, liking what you like, but there is a point where you need to realize what is better and what is not. Now, it is your opinion about what is better and what is not. I am not saying that you cannot have your opinion on it. You can have all the opinions on the world about it. But it is important to know. It's just hard because people see that. Really say, oh, I like this more. This was what I had. It's really interesting. Really, really interesting. I mean, really now. Just think, for just a moment, alright? You like something, and because of that, you bloat the truth. That's basically what it is. It's, again, very, very interesting. So, overall, New Vegas is just kind of better, but that doesn't mean that you can't like one another. You can like both of them. Completely fine. There's nothing wrong with liking both of them. They are both very good games. But there is a point where you have to realize that there is something better than what is otherwise said. So, yeah, that kind of concludes this little mini-series. I don't really necessarily think that it's a bad thing to like both games, by the way. You can like whatever you like. I really don't care. You could... I don't know. You could like anything, really. Just don't make it stupid. But, anyways, yeah, that's really all I have to say. Thank you for joining us on this miniature little series here. I hope that all of you have a nice enough time. And I will see you in 10 to 20 years in prison. Goodbye.